And the race has begun! So with what the goal in 1-1 is, you want to beat the level as fast as possible while getting an AP. I think there is a tiny delay, just a tiny bit. No 1-1 deaths. Okay. We are dealing with two good players. Okay.
Let's go.
No one gets this level as Nabbit. Come on. So I mean, Mchan did get a 99, which is a nice quickie. So compensation for not doing the level as Nabbit. I think we're starting seeing Mchan with a small lead, heading into one secret, which is our only water level of the whole run.
Oh, secret.
So we're gonna be going.
Let's go.
So this is the first level that we'll have to use Nabbit. As we are playing on the Wii U version, you saw we were Luigi on the world map, and we had to press ZL to make yourself Nabbit. I don't know why, but you know. DCA, that water has a not good water section. You touched the surface, which is kind of the opposite of what you want to have. You don't want to touch the surface when you're underwater. You want that's just not good. Surprised that didn't cost an in-game second there for DCA. That does not make sense to me. So here's a question. So 5-1, we used to spin jump off of the vines, but recently it was discovered that by holding neutral on the D-pad and jumping, you conserve your speed. So we'll either run or do the neutral jumps. Well, before we get to see them do that, they have to do these Meavers prompts. And will anyone fall for the pressing yes trap? Okay. If you press yes, then after every level you beat as Luigi, you lose like 2-something seconds due to a prompt that appears. See, you want to click no, because it saves a ton of time. Okay. So both do it as Nabbit, which is where the neutral jump is only really possible if you do it as Nabbit. And it looks like both are in fact doing it. And both get if you do that optimally, you'd get an 81, and you would have to like bounce off of the coop in a really specific way. I don't know how to do it because it's like the only trick in the game I haven't done, or at least tried. To do the Koopa shenanigans with neutral jump. 5-1. Toad, how dare you interrupt us trying to capture Princess Peach? We're just trying to go to Princess Peach, and you're like, this weirdo that we totally don't play as has stolen my favorite stuff.
Let's go.
Sorry, Ted, but you're just gonna have to get it back yourself, because we have others. We have to do other things. We have more important missions by beating this level. That's all I'm gonna say about 5-3. There isn't really much to say about this level other than the fact that it exists. It's not really that difficult at all, as long as you're not.
Whoa.
The only way 5-3 is hard is if you make it hard on yourself. So we got the first and really only major skip in this game, and that's tower skip. Will runner fail the trick, or will they succeed? We'll find out. Okay, looks good. And both made it. Okay. Although DCA did do it a little bit faster, as the in-game second will tell us, but doesn't really matter. It looked good from both. True, but this is by far the largest. DCA took damage.
Yes, I'm a
True. That's what I meant by that. It's the only. Can you name another 30-second skip, that one trick that saves 30 seconds by itself in this game? If you're having difficulty naming another strat that saves 30 seconds, it's probably because you can't. Now, what DCA can do now, there's an acorn and 5 secret, and true, I guess.
Let's go.
Those might be true, but is there any are those skips? With an airship skip is multiple skips. There's one. Okay, so I saw the lower invisible block wall jump strategy. Why would you do such a thing? That strat is ridiculously hard and not worth it. So, DCA can get his acorn back in this level, and this level is probably the longest level in World 5. Then again, that's not really much of an accomplishment considering that, you know, this. True.
Let's go.
So this is an auto-scroller. So yeah, DCA did this with Luigi because there's an acorn in the level. Saves about 20 in-game seconds. I did not know that. So yeah, he hit that one. Will DCA try and get the star coins? This level is an auto-scroller, so. You got the second. Did you say I lost his acorn? Andy C got a 35. His run is invalid. Mchan wins. Just like that. Just kidding, of course. Because why would you get a 35? You're just too cautious. He needed to get Acorn 64 guy and lost it. Yeah, because fun fact, 5 Secret Acorn is faster than 5 Ghost House. And also you can do that level as Nab on the version, so yeah. DCA does this level as Nabbit, 7 as Nabbit. He does the worst. It's the worst strategy in this game and also the hardest. It's probably also the worst because it's so ridiculous and saves next to nothing. Will DCA make it? He did.
Phew, made it. Oh. Yo, let's go.
Oh yeah, you do that Nabbit because you have to. Does anyone get fireworks in this one? Don't get red coins. Because that will be... DCA died. Ooh, that's not good. He still went down. And now Reds do give you Acorn instead of 2, but either way, fireworks. Wouldn't fireworks be faster? Because you only have to lose like 1 movie effect or something. I did. Oh, that's crazy. I always lose like... True. I did not realize that that was a thing. If that's the case, then... Oh yeah, right. Is DCA just gonna bullshit this? Cause like, what's going? He cannot. It's just that. How are you? I already know.
Yes, I'm a winner. Oh.
So yeah, just as DCA is going to 7 powers, Mchan's going to be entering 7 ghosts. And 7 ghosts. Here's something interesting. So 7 ghosts. The fastest possible time you can get is 88. And so you have to do this Nabbit so that you don't get fireworks. And all that effort to get Acorn was worth absolutely nothing. And let's see. So, it is official. DCA has forfeited. So we'll put the forfeit next to DCA right there. And we will add one for Mchan because he wins by default now. I know. Yeah, mid-game is, in my opinion, mid-game is the absolute worst part of the game, in my opinion. Because you have...
Yeah, I'm a winner.
Back, there was some background noise.
Ho-ho!
So, DiamondcrafterA is practicing these levels.
Wow.
I know, I just... Oh, we should have. I meant to add a point to Mchan like a while ago. I forgot to press the add one button. Whoops! So, I'm gonna tell you something. So, I was doing some runs earlier today, and I accidentally, when it says, like, do you want to, like, activate Miiverse or something, I don't know. Do you want to use the Miiverse features? I clicked yes instead of no accidentally. Isn't that fun when you hit the wrong button? Yeah, that Kamek cycle was bad. Oh, Mchan took damage. I did not realize that. I was going to get to the 10 7 towers. Mchan comes in and says that it was his fault. I wasn't. That's what I thought. Super 64. I would have wished, but here's the thing. DCA had like died in 7-2 10 million times and ended up taking damage in 7 towers. So at that point, it was kind of like, you know what? I don't want to finish. Finishing the run was ridiculous. It did not make sense at all. He didn't really have a choice. I literally just explained it, Super 64 guy. Yeah, but it's just kind of like...
Ho-ho!
Yeah, 5 deaths in 7-2 is uncomfortable. Like, My deluxe all capsules PB, I died probably like 10 something times in an elevator. Yeah. I mean, it doesn't matter if Mchan finishes this, really. Because he already has won this match by default. He didn't even press the jump button. I know what happened. I've done that before, and it was just like, why?
Let's go.
Go away from.
Cha. Yo. Yeah. Ha. Yeah. Let's go. Ha. Cha. Oh. Cha. Ha.
He's gonna have to try and finish the game as Davin, so. Here's a question that I've wondered. Is elevator skip possible with Davin?
Made
Like,
it.
is there a Navin version of elevator skip? Like, I was like trying it too, and I was able to get like the first room, but the second room I just don't know what to do there. The first room though was ridiculous. Like, it takes a lot to get it to work. Because I knew the first room was possible, it was the second room, because like I couldn't get the second room. Okay. Okay, but what kind of product do you think I am? Yeah, we're not telling you to do Nabbit elevator skip. It's just that we're just talking about the thing that it exists. I can just imagine Super 64 guy like actually saying all these things. Like when I'm reading his messages, I'm just. I don't cheat, Mars. Navin is not cheating him. Although I know exactly what you're trying. I know this is a joke, for sure, but I just wanted to make sure that Navin is last. Here's the thing, although Nabbit can, is faster in a lot of levels, he's not even faster by a second in most of them. Because of the fact he just barely gets to the finish line before Luigi. Whereas almost all the levels that I can name that Luigi is faster in, he's faster by a lot because he has power-ups at his disposal, and Nabbit does not, and so there isn't really, and because he's effectively Big Luigi that's invincible. That's all he is. A big Luigi that's invincible and also looks different. Yet, my point is that if enough strategies were discovered, every single level Luigi could be faster. It doesn't matter how difficult it is. We're talking about, imagine that for a moment. And now with this, but then again, that's not going to happen. Oh, because there's no way that all castles can do it. He meets the impossible at least, sorry. Like, I'm still... And Mchan finishes with a 27-10. Still better than my PB. So Mchan did better than my personal best, even if my deluxe PB was converted to Wii U time. I feel like that either says that I'm really terrible or Mchan's really good. I don't know which one of them. Are you guys ready to hear something that's a little bit silly? So I'm not going to tell you. Never mind, I'm not telling you. I was going to tell you, but I'm not going to. So, if DCA wins this, we go to a match 3. If Mchan wins this, the race is officially over. Don't know if that works.
Okay. Woohoo!
I'm back.
Yeah.
Wait.
play.
Mchan, what are you doing in New Super Mario Brothers U? This is New Super Luigi U. What are you doing?
Okay. Oh.
Well, Mchan trying to foul it. Nope.
Let's go.
And the race has begun. This time I will just comment on the run and not try and explain things. So that happened. And I will only explain things if you guys ask me to.
Phew, made it. Ha.
Will either of you have the courage to do 1-2 as Nabbit? Come on! We got a 99, but that's not as good. That doesn't make up for the fact that either of you did this level as Nabbit. Broadcast. Oh no!
Oh.
DCA stream is frozen. Oh, we're back. And it's gone. So, I have one question, DCA. Why are you splicing? Why? Please answer the question. DCA isn't splicing. I know. If DCA still loses after that, that would be. So I think currently we are tied. I'm going to just switch to DCA because yeah, there was some. It like your screen like froze for like a good 15 seconds. That's all I'm saying. Being a bit, Nevadra would say. Current world record holder in New Super Luigi U Deluxe, any % normal, New Super Mario Brothers Deluxe all castles, and New Super Mario Deluxe 10% Mario all day. Yes, there's a lot of categories that Nevadra's world record holder in. Neutral jump. What if I lose neutral jump? I'll switch back to Mchan. I'm both finished with 80 in-game seconds remaining, and here's the thing. They both got, you can only get 80 in-game seconds remaining if you do neutral jumping. And you have to do the neutral jump on every vine successfully. If you mess it up or don't do it on one, you can't get an 80. I don't know why it's that tight, but it just is.
Let's go.
My only comment about this level will be Grab Balls are the worst enemy in the entire Mario franchise. Does anyone have any objections to that statement?
Let's go.
Now we gotta see if Tower Skip goes. Here. We'll either fail Tower Skip or we'll both succeed. DCA failed it. Oh, and DCA is gonna try left side. And gets left side. It's a left side backup. I know I approve of that, and I know a certain other person would approve of a left side. That's in the chat. Cool pal.
Yes, I'm a winner.
Yeah, well, I actually have done left side, and it's ridiculously hard. I only learned it because I needed to for that backup. Oh, you learned it for the backup. I was gonna ask that as an interview question after the race. I'm not gonna ask it. I'm not gonna tell you the other question. Oh, and DCA splicing. Why is splicing so hard? What is the internet? No. Where is DCA? Does DCA live in the Arctic or something?
What?
Because there's no way the internet can be that bad.
Let's go.
Yeah, I actually also don't know. It's a back. It's right side fails. It's a good to have it as a back. Because previously my backup was going all the way back to my right side for a second time, and that's just not worth it. The time for the level that puts me to sleep when I'm watching an SLU run. And I'm not saying that as a joke, I actually mean that. DCA is doing all the ground pound, is ordering all of the ground pound cans in existence. That's why we can't ground pound cans. DCA ordered all of them. That would explain why my ground pound cans never work. You didn't get the second star point, Nabbit? What are you doing? Yeah, it's actually impossible to get the second star point, Nabbit. You can't do it. For some reason, I actually don't know why you don't know. Well, you have to have 8 points. Oh, Mchan338 is invalid. That we have to switch to DCA because you know Mchan338's invalid.
What? Yeah. No. Yeah. Let's go.
Okay, DCA does as well as Luigi this time. Oh, basically had a stroke and almost just snapped it. Yeah, you don't want to do 7-1. 7-1, I'm never gonna do the 1-1 now. Ever. Because there is no way I'm doing this. Why would I subject myself to that form of torture? It's worse than 1-2 now, which I already do. For some.
You made it.
You can question me. You feel free to question me when I fail 1-2 now every single time. So we are going to be entering Kamek's Tower, also known as 7 Tower, also known as the bane of my very existence. Also known as Kamek's reign of RNG, and you get the points. Your one looks like. Now we got the auto scroll. It has a 7 Tower has it all. It has its beginning room is annoying. It has an auto scrolling section. It has complete RNG. It has everything. Thank you, an anonymous gifter, for giving me a tier 1 sub to this channel. Yeah. Oh, did I not realize that both got 59 doors? Oh. I must have while I was almost speed sing. And 2 cycle nabbit for Mchan, whereas DTA is, or I'm sorry, DiamondcrafterA is having problems hitting Kamek and Luigi hitting more. This is where, isn't that fun to have a storyline of or the progression of the last race is happening again, where DCA will lose his acorn to a boss fight, literally the one after Boom Boom in World 5, which is Kamek World 7. And then we'll try to probably get a backup acorn and die high. No, I suppose that doesn't happen, but the plot is trying to repeat itself. There is an acorn in this level. My question is it faster to get it from the block or from getting it from 7? Not good. Yeah, I always forget which block the acorn is. Like, what block is the acorn in again? Can someone tell me? Like, I probably have to go to the Mario wiki to even figure out where that block is and go with it. Because it's in the randomest place in the entire world. So Mchan was able to do the strategy where you crouch while the fire bars are like was able to crouch in between the fire bars. I was wishing to see the other thing where you make something you don't have. There's like a way to make it so that they're in a different position, so that you don't have to do the crouch jump. I think DCA is doing it. And DCA died. The plot is sure repeating itself, because what happened last time? So DCA got hit, and then got the acorn, and then got hit again, and then tried to get it. And now DCA is just debating every life choice he's ever made. As Mchan is going to be going through the airship. I'm going to go. Let's look at the race time. He's doing this as Nabbit. We get to see Nabbit 7 Castle. So we get to see, now the reason we don't get to see Nabbit in 7 Castle often is because, you'll see, I have to keep it silent due to the fact that speed gaming requires me to keep it silent. So it's the right one because how you know which is the real Ludwig is which one is 3 instead of 2. So if you want to look for the one that is 3, they're the anomaly, they're the real Ludwig, the fakes, and the shoot 2. Will DCA try and do Nabbit airship skip, or is he gonna try and get Acorn? Which, I mean, neither are really that fun to do, both are torturous.
Yeah.
Let's see.
Wow.
Airship skip is still possible, as was that?
Whoa.
Okay, he gets. He's gone. Here's something. Technically, it's possible to PA core or by using boost mode to completely make it so that this cloud never activates at all. Although, boost mode is banned from all NSLU categories except for one,
Wow.
which is 80% as Nabbit with boost mode. Why that category does not exist. The boost mode banned, we don't know. So how does the 8-1 orange even work? Got right, then center, then left. I think that was center. Oh, that might have been right, because you can only get a 79.5 if you got right RNG pattern.
Yes, I'm a winner.
Boost mode RNG. Never said no whack. My OG never sent world record a second faster than it. Yeah, like, my question to the NSLU speedrun.com moderators. Why haven't you deleted that category? No one runs it. No, next to no one runs NSLU. And of the people who do run it, no one runs that category. So why isn't it just a part of any percent damage? A part of the Nabbit percent, any percent leaderboard. So now we get to see the elevator, yeah? And Mchan is tilting his controller so that the elevator moves, although he is not really using the elevator. Why would you tilt it? I just don't tilt it at all. I do tiltless elevator skill. And here's a quick little fact about an elevator. The background for the most, except for this final move, is different between the OG version and the deluxe version. Why it's different, I have absolutely no idea. This is probably one of my most favorite Luigi games. This is not my favorite. Because Luigi is better than Mario.
Huh. Yeah. Huh. Yeah. Yo. Let's go.
So, this game is really interesting. Because you can just do a regular jump to get over Bowser as MCM showed off. In every other Mario game, you would need to do like a wall jump or wait for Bowser to jump off.
Made it.
But in this game, A regular jump is good enough to get over Bowser. And that is faster than waiting for him to jump, because it takes him forever to do that.
Let's go.
But what's funny is that I almost never do a regular jump. I always do a spin jump for some reason. Probably because it's less risky and stuff. DCA is going to be doing elevator skip in an elevator. Meanwhile, Mchan is going to be doing the final boss fight. We're going to call it... The current chances of an Mchan victory are, according to the calculator that I have, is about 99%. Just kidding, I made that number up. But either way, I feel like it's insane. Just don't choke this, Mchan, and also don't choke it either, DCA. I'm sorry, DiamondcrafterA. And what you're gonna want to do here in the boss fight is, hit Bowser Jr., and then get his clown car, and then go all the way up to the top, and then hope Bowser doesn't yank you out of the clown car. And Mchan has won. Hi, Mchan.
Hello.
So I have one question for you.
Okay.
So in the first race, you took damage in 7 Airship. Why did you start using the bombs to hit Bowser Jr.?
Well, because well, it's really hard to come up to when you mess up Bowser Jr., you almost have to entirely improvise the fight. So depending on what Bowser Jr. does, you kind of have to just react to what he does, and also just kind of remain calm if you mess up, because if you panic during the fight, you're not gonna have a good backup fight. So I just you're very likely for Bowser Jr. one of the bombs to hit you as you're trying to hit Bowser Jr. And so it's just a lot safer to throw a bomb at Bowser Jr. While you're climbing up the arm.
Yeah, true. Let me think. Is there anything else that I want to add?
But yeah, overall, I'm pretty satisfied with how both runs went. Played really well on both runs. I do feel bad for DCA. Fun, a little. When I lost to Latchers and I was looking at the loser bracket, and saw that DCA was really climbing up, and that he got past 64 guy, and then the match before me is Navadra and DCA, and I thought to myself, okay, well, I'm guaranteed to rematch one of them because I already raced them both, and I was thinking to myself that I'm very likely to go against Navadra, and then suddenly DCA won against Navadra, and I'm just like, oh, all right. So either way, I knew it was going to be a rematch, and I knew that even though I have already raced DCA, and like I knew what the results were on the first time that we raced. I knew that I couldn't slouch on him, you know, given that you know he definitely he made it this far, and you know, he made it this far for a reason. So you know, it's still, like, you know, the fact that he even made it to 3rd place in the tourney is really impressive. So yeah, so good job DCA for all that you've done in the tourney. But yeah, it's just unfortunate that you know, that you know, sometimes like when you know that you're falling behind, it's just like a mental game of trying to, you know, pull yourself back up, and that's one of the things that's like really important when it comes to racing, is that because in racing you cannot just focus. You can't just rely on the best strats. You have to rely on what would actually work for you, and that's why, like, you know, you see, like, the strats that I go for that I have been going for in these races have been modified from what I usually go for in PB attempts, because I don't need the best strats in order to win against my opponents.
So you're going to be racing Latchers sometime in the near future.
Yes, that's correct.
Yeah. That's going to be a pretty tough race.
Yeah, I know for sure it's going to be a rematch, and you know, I know I spaghettied the first time the first time that I raced him, but and it's partly to blame that I was physically uncomfortable just due to, like, the environment that I was in at the time. And so, you know, obviously, of course, today I was feeling much better than my race against Latchers. But it'll definitely be much different. One, it's you know, Latchers already has a win over me, and then two, the grand finals coming up. It's going to be best of 5, which means I have to beat him 3 times in order to eliminate him once, and then if I succeed in doing that, then we have to do another best of 5 set sometime in after that, and it'll be very exhausting for sure. But it's just, but you know, with these races, with the way that the tournament is set up, you know, that everybody has to do at least 2 races per set, it can be exhausting. I already feel exhausted after doing 2 races, or after doing 2 full runs of any percent. So having to do, you know, a 3rd race and even attempt more than that, then it'll definitely be a huge endurance test between the 2 of us.
I had all like questions prepared, like if DCA joined this post-race interview, but yeah.
He said in chat he's probably gonna pass. But either way, good job DCA. I'm sure, even though you didn't play, even though like you know, well, DCA is gone now, but if you ever watch the playback, I know that, you know, you didn't quite have the best performance, but I'm sure you are really, I'm sure you're happy with your overall performance within the tourney, being able to, you know, defeat a lot of the top runners and making your way up to 3rd place within this tournament. It cannot be understated enough.
Mm-hmm. Like beating you, video, Navadra, Super 64 guy.
Yeah.
All of top 3 in some NSLU category.
Mm-hmm.
So goodbye, everyone. We'll see you next. We'll see you in the grand finals.
Yeah, thanks everyone for watching.